So, you found out about our software, and it didn't make you angrier than a young demon-possessed girl. Then congratulations, this tutorial is for you. As you know, we've used the latest cutting-edge technology to turn your images into Minecraft builds.
Tecnologia! Tecnologia!
All without leaving your Minecraft game. And now you're ready to get started on your own journey of turning your imagination into reality. The first step is to sign up for a free account. And watch out for that verification code, because it might be in your spam folder. Next, click on the download link. But wait a minute, how come we don't just offer a jar file like other mods? Well, since the vast majority of the Minecraft population aren't familiar with mods, finding the right versions, installing and or setting them up, we've decided to do all the work for you. It's so easy that even an innocent young child with just vanilla Minecraft can be up and running in no time. Like this. Make sure Minecraft is closed, and then click Auto Detect. If you already have a compatible Fabric or Neoforge mod installed, just choose that and hit Next. If you don't, then click the Fabric or Neoforge button and choose one along with your current Minecraft version. Keep in mind that since we are in beta mode, our software is only compatible with Minecraft versions 1.21.4 to 1.21.10, so you'll have to install one of those. Next, if you don't have World Edit, you can install that as well. That's it! Now launch Minecraft through your default launcher, being sure to choose the Fabric Loader, and start a single player world. Multiplayer is not yet available for beta version 1.0. Then go to the main menu, click Options, then Accessibility Settings, then turn the menu background blur all the way off. To test if the software is working correctly, open the Minecraft chat box and type /guide, and you should see this very cool window pop up with the commands and explanation on how to use each. For the purpose of this tutorial, we will assume that you have a subscription already connected to your account. If you don't, then go to our pricing page and see which tier fits your needs best. Once you've done that, type /login followed by your username. You'll see a message that a verification code has been sent to your email. Open your email and copy the code. Then in the Minecraft chat box, type /verify and paste the code there. Now you're officially ready to get started. First, be sure that you have an image ready to go saved somewhere on your PC. Make sure you know the location of the file and the format. Next, type the /image command followed by the size in blocks that you want it to be. Also, make sure the block size you're requesting is at least 1000 or it won't work. The software can handle up to 750,000 blocks though. Next, add the location and name of the image and press enter to watch your build appear before you in seconds. You'll also have the option to rotate your build 360 degrees before you place it if the block size is under 50,000. If not, then it will simply paste near you. Use World Edit to highlight it and move it where you want. Also, if you are creating huge builds, our 3D printing method will only paste in one line at a time so that even low-end desktops can handle it. Very satisfying to watch. But wait, while we are still in the beta version, because we are running multiple softwares on multiple servers, it gets quite expensive. So in order to save thousands of dollars, we currently have our servers set to an on-off system. That means that once there are no requests for 20 minutes, the service will automatically shut off to save money. And it takes about 10 minutes for all the servers to turn back on. This is only during the beta version though, because once we have 250 subscribers, we will be able to leave the servers on 24/7. But until then, here's what to expect. Once you send your first generation request, you will see the number get stuck at 10%. This is the first server turning on. Eventually, you will either get an error message or everything on the screen will just disappear. Don't worry, your credits are being refunded. Just open the chat, press the up key to autofill what you last typed, and press enter. This time, you'll see it gets stuck at 30%. This is our second server. Rinse and repeat. And then your next generation request will reach 100% with a nice beautiful build in front of you. Oh no! Does your build look like this? Well, follow these guidelines and you'll be making builds like this in no time. There is a bit of a learning curve to finding out what kind of image works best with the beta version of our software. So here's some basic tips and guidelines. First, Make sure that the background is a single color and that it contrasts strongly with the object you are trying to create. The color itself doesn't matter, just that it isn't a gradient and that doesn't contain anything in it. If you have an image with a background, just put it in ChatGPT and request it to make the background pure white or black. Next, make sure your object isn't super complicated. The 3D modeling software can only handle so much. Feel free to experiment with different complexities. Compared to what is currently on the market though, it can handle quite a bit. It also helps a lot if the object is being shown at an isometric angle, to give the software as much data about the object as possible in order to intelligently create the back and the sides of the object even without seeing them. It also helps to have a shadow on the ground to indicate that the object is not floating in midair but has a flat bottom to it. Next, the more three-dimensional the object, the better it can understand the shape, so a flat image or a cartoon with no shading most likely won't come out well. Also, the more varied the colors, the better it will look. Keep in mind that Minecraft block colors are extremely limited, and that some colors have a much larger variety of shades for that same color, causing some builds to look much more realistic than others. And lastly, we highly recommend that you check out our community page on our website where there are 400 plus examples of good images and the builds that were generated from them. And feel free to download all of those for free. Now that you know how to build with the software, let's get into the other useful functions that makes BitBlockEngine not just a build generator, but a complete builder system. If you type /history, you will see every build you ever made, along with an ID number, description, and other useful information. This will store up to 50,000 builds worth of info. You see that ID number? Now type /load, followed by the ID number of the build you want to bring up. This part you don't need to be online for, since it's just accessing your schematics already on your PC. And if it's under 50,000 blocks, then you can also use our rotation system. And just so you know, the rotation system doesn't just work on builds our software made, but also your existing schematics. Just type /use and the location address of your schematic file to use our software to rotate it or paste it in line by line. If you want to change the build size of something, you can also locate the file in your history folder and use this command, /resize, followed by the ID number of the build, followed by the block size. This costs less credits to do so than using the /image command, and it's quicker. And don't forget that you can use the /revert command to delete any build that you pasted into your world. But if you close your game before reverting, then the revert command won't delete it after, as the game has already been reset. Also, if a build is in mid-pace, then typing in /revert in the middle of the build will delete what has already been 3D printed, but won't stop whatever is left that is still printing. And pressing /revert again won't delete the rest afterwards. So, make sure not to type /revert until you're 100% sure it's done 3D printing. We also have a special feature that you may not know about or care. But did you know that you can create custom 3D single Minecraft blocks using our resource pack? This was automatically installed when you ran our installation software. To activate it, go to your main menu in Minecraft, click Options, then click Resource Packs. Click the BitBlock resource pack and move it from the left to the right. Now don't worry if it gives you an error message, it'll still work. Then let the game restart. Now open your inventory and click this little arrow button to open your secret BitBlock inventory. The 20 squares you see here are where your custom blocks will generate. You can save up to 20 different blocks at a time. Now, following the same rules as making normal builds, type /image-voxel, followed by the inventory slot number you want the build to save to, and the location address of the image, like so. And after a minute, your game will restart to add the new custom block, and it will show up in your hotbar and the floor. And since the custom blocks are limited to just Minecraft block colors, but has a 1,000,000 color palette, the detailed block can even look photorealistic. But that's not all. The instant you create anything with our software, it will also populate in your library page on our website. Just log into your account on BitBlockEngine.com and go to your library. Here, you will see everything that the software has made for you. When you click the image, you will see a 3D schematic viewer of the object, or in the case of a voxel build, a 3D object. On the right side, you will see some very useful options. You can now name your build and either click Publish to post it on the community page for your fellow Minecrafters to download and get likes, or you can click List in Marketplace to sell it with a single push of a button. So easy! Just remember, you need a Pro or Premium account to sell. Basic accounts can only make builds and download an unlimited number of free builds from the community page. And it's not limited to just builds the software makes. Just click the Upload Schematic button on your library page and upload any schematic plus image of it to add it to your library. Then, just like everything else, name it and sell it. Easy peasy. I'd also like to add that even though you can sell things that the software made by itself, if you personally detail and fix them up even nicer and upload that final version, those will sell much better and for more. That's how BitBlockEngine is intended to be used. We will create the base model for you and you give it its final form. Some organics come out pretty good though, but hey, it can always be better. Also, if you post any builds that are stolen, your account will face an immediate ban, losing your builds and any money in your account. But don't worry, we will hear your side out first. And if your posts are inappropriate for minors or are just simply a pile of crap, we reserve the right to hide or delete those also. Having said that, we also have a featured page where the top 1% of builds from the marketplace will be listed so that players looking for great builds can come and instantly see the best builds available for sale. Builders that partner with BitBlock will also be on the featured page. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask our chatbot on our website or join our Discord to give us your feedback and show off the builds you've made. As a pro builder myself, I'm excited to see all the new styles and builds that will be created by everyone. Hope to see your builds there.